Everything you thought was fixed in your life is about to pivot so abruptly it could leave you breathless. Right this moment, you stand on the edge of a transformation that will unfold faster than you can blink. No warnings, no gradual shifts, just a sudden flood of possibility. Something deep within you has sensed this coming, an electric current in your soul whispering that big changes are closer than you dare imagine. Before we unravel the mysteries behind that feeling, do something simple yet powerful. Hit the like button, subscribe to Cosmic Harmony, and drop 77 in the comments below. Then let this message replay in your mind until every morsel of energy is anchored in your spirit. Are you ready? Because the gate to a whole new chapter of your existence is about to swing open, and it won't do so quietly. It's going to feel like a bolt of lightning striking right in the heart of your routine. Let's begin. Take a moment to look at your life right now. The daily grind, the familiar faces, the routines that have shaped your existence for so long. On the surface, it may seem like just another ordinary day, but when you pause and really look, something feels different. There's a subtle shift in the air, as though the universe is holding its breath, waiting for the right moment to make its move. It's almost as if you're living in a brief interlude before everything changes. This is the calm before the eruption, and it's the universe's way of preparing you for the storm of possibilities that's coming. Perhaps you've noticed patterns emerging in your life, repeated numbers, recurring dreams, or even strange coincidences that don't feel like coincidences at all. These moments are more than just random. They're signs, signs that the universe is whispering to you, signaling that something bigger is on the way. You might not fully understand these signs yet, but if you open yourself to them, you'll start to see the intricate web of connections unfolding around you. It's as though life is giving you little breadcrumbs, guiding you toward the next chapter. During this quiet phase, it's important to listen. Truly listen, not with your mind, but with your heart. This phase is about slowing down and tuning into the energy around you. It's a time to reflect, to let go of the noise, and to allow yourself to feel the pull of change. There's a powerful stillness before transformation arrives, and the more attuned you are to it, the more prepared you will be when the wave finally hits. When a sudden shift comes, it's often preceded by a quiet nudge from within. It's not about logically preparing for what's to come. It's about tuning into your intuition, that deep internal guidance that knows the way, even when your mind is in the dark. Intuition doesn't require proof. It only asks that you trust it. And when the winds of change blow in, logic might be the last thing you can rely on. But your intuition, that quiet whisper within, will be your compass through the storm. There's a power in this kind of readiness, an energetic preparation that goes beyond planning and organizing. It's about aligning your soul with the potential that's waiting for you. When you allow yourself to trust this inner wisdom, you open yourself up to a life that flows effortlessly with the changes that come. Instead of resisting the unknown, you begin to flow with it, embracing each new twist and turn that leads you to a better, more fulfilling life. But intuition isn't always easy to hear. We live in a world that often prioritizes logic over feeling, certainty over possibility. But when you embrace the guidance of your inner voice, you tap into a deeper understanding of the life you're meant to lead. Trust that intuitive nudge. It's not steering you wrong. Have you ever experienced a moment when everything shifted and you didn't even see it coming? It could have been a single conversation, a spontaneous decision, or an unexpected event that completely changed the trajectory of your life. These moments, small yet powerful, are often what set the stage for the grandest transformations. Sudden change has a unique power to jolt us out of our comfort zones, pushing us into new realms of possibility. Change can feel chaotic at first. When you lose a job, a relationship ends, or plans fall apart, it's easy to see it as a setback. But more often than not, these setbacks are actually cosmic realignments, shifts that open up entirely new pathways you hadn't considered. Think about moments in history when sudden, unpredictable events launched entire movements or discovered life-changing breakthroughs. What if the very change you fear is the very catalyst you need to unlock your next big breakthrough? Consider how nature operates: earthquakes, lightning, and even the way seeds germinate after a storm. In an instant, The landscape is altered, but in that change, new life and new possibilities emerge. That's the power of sudden transformation. It forces you to grow, to adapt, and to discover strengths you never knew you had. Change is rarely easy. It's messy. It's unpredictable, but it's also necessary. When life shifts suddenly, it may feel like your world is crumbling around you. But what if, instead of viewing it as chaos, you saw it as the universe's way of putting you exactly where you need to be? This kind of realignment often comes when we're too comfortable, too stagnant in our current situation. It's as if the universe is giving us a little nudge, telling us that it's time to move, to grow, and to evolve into the next version of ourselves. When you're in the middle of this chaos, it can be hard to see the bigger picture. But in time, the dust will settle, and you'll look back on this period as the very moment that shifted everything for the better. It's in these moments of uncertainty that we find our true strength. We rise to the occasion, discovering parts of ourselves we never knew existed. What felt like a disaster at first becomes the catalyst for a complete transformation. Think about how people rise from the ashes of adversity. When faced with a challenge, they either retreat in fear or they rise transformed by the experience. The same can happen to you. If you embrace the sudden shift rather than resisting it, you'll discover that it was the very thing you needed to propel yourself into a new chapter. When the universe is aligning your life for a sudden shift, it often sends signs to guide you along the way. These signs might appear as coincidences, numbers you keep seeing, repeated symbols in your dreams, or messages that seem to come from everywhere at once. This is called synchronicity, and it's one of the clearest indications that change is not just coming, it's already here. The universe speaks to us in these subtle, often overlooked ways. When we begin to notice these patterns, it's a sign that we are on the right path. You might have experienced a moment when lyrics seemed to speak directly to you, or when a chance encounter led to an unexpected opportunity. These are more than coincidences. They are affirmations. They are the universe's way of nudging you in the right direction. When synchronicity appears, it's a signal to pay attention, to follow the path that's unfolding before you. Synchronicity can be strange, even a little spooky at times, but it's a beautiful reminder that the universe is in constant communication with us. These patterns are not just random. They are the breadcrumbs that lead us toward our destiny. The more attuned you become to them, the more you'll see how beautifully orchestrated your journey truly is. When change comes at you fast, emotions often follow suit. You might feel excited, nervous, or even overwhelmed as you step into the unknown. It's normal to feel a swirl of emotions when your life is about to change. But those emotions are also part of the process. They're signals that your body and mind are adjusting to the new reality that's on the horizon. Instead of fighting these emotions, embrace them. They are part of your transformation. Sometimes these emotional waves can come out of nowhere. You might suddenly feel anxious, joyful, or even tearful without a clear reason. This emotional turbulence is your body's way of preparing for change. Emotions are energy in motion, and they're breaking up any old stagnant energy that's no longer serving you. Rather than resist it, let it flow. Trust that your emotional landscape is clearing the way for the new. The key to navigating these emotions is awareness. By recognizing that your feelings are not just random, but part of a larger cosmic realignment, you can ride the emotional waves with more ease. You are not being swept away. You are being transformed piece by piece as the old gives way to the new. Fear is a natural part of any transformation, especially when change happens unexpectedly. But fear doesn't have to be something that holds you back. Instead, it can be the very thing that propels you forward. When you feel that tightness in your chest or that flutter in your stomach, know that it's not a sign to retreat. It's a sign that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, and growth is right on the other side of fear. One of the keys to overcoming fear is to break it down into manageable parts. What are you really afraid of? Are you worried about failing, about losing something you've worked hard for? Acknowledge these fears and then challenge them. The truth is, you are capable of far more than you realize. You've navigated difficult transitions before, and each time you came out stronger. This new change, it's no different. To overcome fear, lean into your spiritual practices, whether it's meditation, prayer, or journaling. These tools will help you stay grounded. Fear thrives when we're disconnected from our inner selves. When you center yourself, you find clarity, and that clarity helps you step forward with courage instead of hesitation. Rapid change can feel like a storm at first, but once the dust settles, you'll see that it's the very force you needed to move forward in life. Think of it like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. The struggle is essential. It's the pressure that strengthens the wings, preparing them for flight. You too are being shaped in ways you may not yet fully understand. The challenges, the turbulence, they are not obstacles. They are opportunities pushing you toward the best version of yourself. When you embrace sudden change with an open heart, you invite growth. It's in these moments of uncertainty that you discover your true power. You learn to adapt, to pivot, and to rise higher than you ever thought possible. Change doesn't just happen to you, it happens for you. And the more you open yourself to it, the more expansive and fulfilling your life becomes. Don't be afraid of the storm. Embrace it, knowing with each wave that crashes, you are being reshaped into someone stronger, wiser, and more capable of facing whatever comes next. Every time life transforms, it gives you the chance for a new beginning. And the beauty of these new beginnings is that they are completely yours to define. No one can tell you what your future should look like. It's yours to create, to mold, and to shape. You've been given the gift of a fresh start. Now it's up to you to step into it with courage and confidence. The future is not something that just happens to you. It's something you actively create moment by moment. As you walk into this new chapter of your life, know that the possibilities are limitless. You are not bound by your past or the limitations others have set for you. This is your time to dream bigger, to reach higher, and to step into the life you were always meant to lead. And remember, a new beginning doesn't mean starting over from scratch. It means building on everything you've learned so far. It's the culmination of your experiences, your growth, and your wisdom. So take a deep breath, embrace the unknown, and walk forward into the future with your head held high. The best is yet to come. Change often requires us to release what no longer serves us. This can be one of the most difficult aspects of transformation. Letting go of old habits, relationships, or even entire ways of thinking that have defined us for so long. Yet it's through this act of surrender that we create space for the new to enter. When we hold on too tightly to the past, we inadvertently block the flow of the life we deserve. Releasing isn't about giving up. It's about making room for something greater. When you choose to let go, it's an act of self-love. You are honoring your own growth and acknowledging that you deserve more than what has been holding you back. This can be a painful process, but it's also a powerful one. Think of it as clearing out old baggage that's been weighing you down. As you release it, you open the door to greater opportunities, healthier relationships, and a more aligned future. The strength to let go is not something that happens overnight. It's cultivated through deep inner work and the willingness to trust in the process. Letting go also allows us to embrace the present moment. Too often, we are stuck in the past or anxiously anticipating the future. But when we release what we no longer need, we are free to live fully in the here and now. This is where the magic happens, the space where new ideas, new people, and new experiences can flow in. Trust that the universe will fill the void with exactly what you need, and know that by letting go, you are paving the way for something truly extraordinary. In a world where everything happens instantly, it's hard to embrace the virtue of patience. But when it comes to deep transformation, patience isn't just a choice, it's a necessity. Life doesn't change overnight. The greatest shifts take time, and just like a seed needs time to sprout and grow, so too does your transformation. You may be eager to see the results, but the true beauty lies in the unfolding process. Patience doesn't mean passive waiting, it means actively trusting the timing of your life. It's knowing that the work you're doing on yourself, even when it doesn't seem visible, is still producing results. Think of it as nurturing a garden. Each small action you take, each change you make, is helping you grow. It's in this quiet cultivation that the seeds of change are planted and take root. Over time, they blossom into something far more beautiful than you ever imagined. During this waiting period, remind yourself that every stage of your transformation has its purpose. The delays, the pauses, and even the moments of uncertainty are not signs that you're off course. They are part of your personal growth. Trust the process and honor the timing of your life. What you're waiting for will come when the time is right. And when it does, it will be more fulfilling than you could ever have imagined. One of the most essential components of embracing change is believing in yourself. In times of uncertainty, it's easy to doubt our abilities, to question whether we have what it takes to succeed. But the truth is, you have everything within you to navigate this transformation and come out stronger on the other side. Self-belief is not about arrogance or pride. It's about knowing deep down that you have the strength to handle whatever life throws your way. This belief in yourself doesn't always come naturally, especially when facing adversity. But every time you face a challenge, every time you rise above fear, you reinforce your inner strength. The more you lean into your self-belief, the more confident and empowered you become. You start to see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to prove to yourself just how capable you are. You've already overcome so much. This next challenge is just another chance for you to shine. Self-belief also allows you to trust your instincts. When you believe in yourself, you're more likely to follow your heart, make bold decisions, and take risks that align with your true path. Trusting your inner voice and honoring your own wisdom will guide you toward success. Remember, the magic of transformation lies in your belief in your own potential. When you believe in yourself, you open the door to endless possibilities. Transformation isn't just about growth. It's about resilience. It's about learning to bounce back stronger and more powerful than before each time life knocks you down. Life doesn't promise smooth sailing, but it does promise that you can rise again, no matter how many times you fall. The beauty of resilience lies in your ability to adapt, to learn from each experience, and to emerge wiser, more grounded, and more ready for whatever comes next. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you build over time. Every setback you've experienced, every challenge you've overcome, has strengthened your resilience muscle. You've been through tough times before, and each time you've come out the other side more powerful. The key is to view challenges not as failures, but as opportunities to grow and learn. The more you bounce back, the stronger your resolve becomes. When life presents difficulties, don't focus on the pain or the setback. Focus on the lessons you're learning, the strength you're building, and the person you are becoming. Every challenge is an opportunity to redefine your resilience and to step into a new version of yourself. The gift of resilience is one of the most powerful tools you can carry with you as you continue on your journey of transformation. As your life begins to transform, it's time to start living with intention. This means no longer letting life happen to you. Instead, it's about actively creating the life you want through your thoughts, your actions, and your decisions. When you live intentionally, you are the architect of your own reality. You stop waiting for things to change on their own and take control of your destiny. Living with intention means being clear about your values, your goals, and your desires. It's about making conscious choices that align with your highest good. When you live this way, every step you take brings you closer to the life you envision. You begin to attract people, opportunities, and experiences that resonate with your values, and you move forward with a sense of purpose and direction. This isn't about perfection. It's about living authentically and with purpose. Creating a life you love takes time and effort, but it's one of the most rewarding things you can do. It's about embracing your passions, following your dreams, and living in alignment with your truth. The power to create the life you want is within you, and it all starts with living intentionally. Each day is an opportunity to shape your future, to take the steps necessary to create a life that not only fulfills you, but excites you. And when you live with intention, the universe responds in kind, bringing you everything you need to make your dreams come true. Self-mastery isn't something you simply achieve overnight. It's a continuous journey of awakening your inner power. The moment you realize you hold the key to your own transformation, everything changes. The path to self-mastery requires you to look within, confront your fears, and embrace your strengths. It's a powerful reminder that you are in control of your destiny, and nothing can stop you from reaching your highest potential. Understanding your own power is the first step. We all have innate abilities and gifts that are waiting to be unlocked. Your talents, resilience, and wisdom are already within you, sometimes just waiting to be recognized. To awaken this power, you must begin with self-awareness. Know who you are, what you stand for, and where you want to go. This clarity allows you to align your actions with your deepest values, setting the foundation for true mastery. But self-mastery is also about embracing your imperfections. It's easy to focus on the flaws and weaknesses, but true power comes from accepting every part of you, your strengths, your vulnerabilities, your successes, and your failures. Each experience you encounter is an opportunity for growth. When you learn from every moment, you gain the wisdom needed to shape your life with intention. As you master yourself, you begin to radiate confidence and purpose. The more you cultivate your inner power, the more others will notice and be inspired by it. You'll become a beacon of light for those around you, effortlessly guiding them toward their own paths of transformation. Self-mastery is not just about achieving personal greatness, it's about creating a ripple effect that uplifts everyone you encounter. Letting go is one of the most profound and freeing acts we can ever experience. We often cling to the past, whether it's memories, relationships, or old wounds, because they are familiar and comforting. Yet true liberation comes when we release those attachments and allow ourselves to step into the future with an open heart. Letting go is not about forgetting. It's about accepting and choosing to move forward without the weight of yesterday's burdens. When you choose to let go, you are not abandoning your past, but rather acknowledging that it no longer serves you. Holding on to past hurts, regrets, or grudges only keeps you stuck in a loop of pain and suffering. To move forward, you must first release what no longer aligns with your present self. This can be a difficult process, but it is also incredibly empowering. By letting go, you open yourself up to new opportunities and experiences that are far more aligned with who you are today. The power of letting go also extends to your expectations. Often we hold on to rigid ideas of how things should be, and this keeps us from fully embracing the beauty of what is. When you let go of control and surrender to the flow of life, you find that things often unfold in ways you never could have imagined. You release the need to force outcomes and instead trust that life will deliver what you need exactly when you need it. Letting go is a constant practice, one that requires patience, compassion, and trust. It's not about erasing the past, but about freeing yourself from its hold. Every time you let go, you make room for new possibilities to enter your life. And the more you release, the lighter you become, allowing you to fully embrace the present and create a future filled with possibility. The unknown can be a source of fear, but it can also be the birthplace of incredible growth and transformation. Embracing uncertainty means stepping out of your comfort zone and trusting that, even in the most unpredictable moments, you are exactly where you need to be. It's about letting go of the need for control and finding peace in the present, no matter what the future holds. When we face the unknown, we often feel vulnerable and out of control, but it's in these moments of vulnerability that we discover our true strength. Uncertainty forces us to let go of rigid plans and expectations, and it invites us to be open to new experiences and opportunities. It's in the unknown that we learn to trust ourselves, our instincts, in the journey ahead. Embracing uncertainty is also about changing your perspective. Instead of fearing the unknown, start seeing it as a space for new beginnings and endless possibilities. Every uncertain moment is an opportunity to create something new, something beautiful, and something uniquely your own. It's about having faith that, no matter what happens, you will be able to navigate it with grace and resilience. Living in uncertainty is not always easy, but it's where the magic happens. When you allow yourself to be present with the unknown, you create room for spontaneity, creativity, and joy. You stop fearing what might go wrong and start embracing what might go right. And in doing so, you unlock the full potential of your life. One of the most profound ways to transform your life is through self-compassion. So often, we are our own harshest critics, constantly berating ourselves for our mistakes and shortcomings. But true healing comes when we learn to treat ourselves with the same kindness, patience, and understanding that we would offer to a loved one. When we embrace self-compassion, we begin to release the negative self-talk that holds us back and instead create a nurturing environment within. Self-compassion allows us to forgive ourselves for past mistakes. We often carry guilt and regret, thinking that we should have done things differently, But the truth is, every decision we make, every action we take is part of our growth process. When we show ourselves compassion, we accept that we are human and that it's okay to make mistakes. It's through our failures that we learn, grow, and evolve into the person we are meant to be. Practicing self-compassion also means treating yourself with respect and care, especially during times of hardship. When life gets tough, it's easy to slip into negative self-judgment, but this only perpetuates the cycle of pain. By offering yourself compassion, you create a space for healing. You recognize that your worth is not defined by your struggles, but by your ability to rise, learn, and continue moving forward. Through self-compassion, we also gain the strength to face our fears and face the world with confidence. When we stop judging ourselves, we free ourselves from the fear of failure and start acting with authenticity. Self-compassion is not about excusing poor behavior or ignoring your faults. It's about nurturing yourself through the process of growth, healing, and becoming the best version of yourself. Life is full of challenges, but each one presents an opportunity for growth and strength. It's often in the most difficult moments that we discover what we're truly capable of. Adversity has a way of stripping away the superficial and revealing the depth of our character. It's through challenges that we tap into our inner resilience, courage, and determination. When faced with adversity, it's natural to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even defeated. But instead of allowing these emotions to control you, choose to see the challenge as a chance to rise above. Every setback you experience is an opportunity to demonstrate your strength, adaptability, and resolve. The most successful people in the world are not those who have never failed, but those who have faced adversity and emerged stronger each time. Turning challenges into triumphs requires a shift in mindset. Instead of focusing on the obstacles, focus on the lessons they bring. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I grow from this situation? This mindset turns every adversity into a stepping stone on your path to greatness. You begin to see challenges as opportunities to refine your skills, sharpen your focus, and deepen your understanding of who you are. The beauty of overcoming adversity is that it builds your confidence and resilience. Every challenge you conquer strengthens your belief in your own ability to handle whatever comes your way. And as you continue to navigate life's ups and downs, you become more grounded, more fearless, and more equipped to face whatever challenges lie ahead. Joy is not just an emotion, it's a way of living. To reclaim your joy, you must reconnect with the things that light you up, make your heart sing, and fill you with excitement. It's easy to get caught up in the demands of life and forget what truly brings you happiness. But joy is your birthright, and it's time to take it back. Reclaiming your joy is about prioritizing what makes you feel alive and allowing yourself to indulge in it without guilt. When you focus on what brings you joy, you shift your entire energy. You begin to attract positive experiences, people, and opportunities that align with your passions. Joy is magnetic. It draws to you everything that supports your happiness and well-being. By surrounding yourself with the things that make you feel good, you cultivate an environment of positivity, creativity, and abundance. Living a life filled with joy also means making space for fun, laughter, and lightness. So often, we take life too seriously, burdened by responsibilities and pressures. But joy thrives in the lightness of being. It's about finding pleasure in the simple things, whether that's dancing to your favorite song, enjoying a warm cup of tea, or spending time with loved ones. When you make room for joy in your life, you allow it to permeate every aspect of your existence. Reclaiming your joy is a radical act of self-love. It's about giving yourself permission to live fully and authentically without worrying about what others think or what society expects of you. It's time to let go of the limiting beliefs that keep you from experiencing true happiness. Embrace joy in every form and watch as it transforms your life. Confidence is not a trait you're born with. It's a skill you can develop over time. And just like any skill, it requires practice, patience, and persistence. The key to unshakable confidence lies in standing tall in your truth, no matter what others think. When you know who you are and what you stand for, nothing can shake your sense of self-worth. Confidence is about trusting yourself, owning your uniqueness, and never backing down from your convictions. Building confidence starts with self-acceptance. Before you can project confidence outwardly, you must first believe in your own value. This means embracing your strengths, acknowledging your weaknesses, and accepting that you are worthy just as you are. Self-confidence doesn't come from seeking validation from others. It comes from recognizing your inherent worth and owning it unapologetically. Another crucial aspect of confidence is the ability to silence your inner critic. We all have that voice in our heads that tells us we're not good enough, that we don't deserve success, or that we're not capable of achieving our goals. But true confidence comes when you learn to quiet this voice and replace it with empowering thoughts. Practice affirmations, visualize your success, and celebrate each small victory. The more you focus on your strengths, the more your confidence will grow. Finally, confidence is strengthened by action. When you take risks, push yourself out of your comfort zone, and pursue your dreams, you reinforce your belief in your own abilities. Each time you act boldly and face your fears, you build a foundation of unshakable confidence that will carry you through any challenge life throws your way. Confidence is your armor. It protects you from self-doubt and empowers you to pursue your most ambitious goals with unrelenting determination. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces you can tap into for transformation. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your energy from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you. It's about truly acknowledging the blessings in your life and embracing them with a full heart. The more gratitude you express, the more you attract into your life. It's the secret to creating a cycle of positivity and abundance that flows effortlessly. By cultivating gratitude, you train your mind to see the good in everything. Even on difficult days, you can find something to be thankful for. It might be a small moment of joy, the support of a friend, or even the lessons learned through adversity. Gratitude shifts your focus away from what's lacking and toward what's already present. And when you focus on abundance, you open the door to even more blessings, both big and small. Gratitude also deepens your connections with others. When you express appreciation for the people in your life, you create stronger, more meaningful relationships. Gratitude fosters a sense of love and connection, allowing you to attract more supportive, uplifting people into your circle. It's a powerful tool for nurturing both personal and professional relationships. Finally, gratitude amplifies your sense of fulfillment. When you are grateful for what you have, you stop constantly chasing after more. Instead, you begin to savor the present moment and appreciate the richness of your life. This sense of fulfillment brings true peace and contentment, allowing you to live with greater joy and less stress. Fear is one of the greatest barriers to transformation, but it doesn't have to hold you back. The truth is, fear is often a sign that you're on the brink of something extraordinary. It's an invitation to step into a new level of growth, to move beyond your comfort zone, and to embrace the unknown. When you confront your fears head-on, you gain the courage to step into the life you deserve. Fear is a natural response to change, but it doesn't have to control you. The key is to acknowledge the fear without letting it dictate your actions. You can feel fear and still move forward. Every time you face your fears, you build resilience and self-confidence. You begin to see fear not as something to avoid, but as something that signals growth and opportunity. Overcoming fear also requires a shift in mindset. Instead of focusing on what might go wrong, focus on the possibilities that exist beyond your fear. When you embrace fear as a part of the journey, it loses its power over you. You start taking bold steps toward your dreams, knowing that fear is simply a sign that you're about to experience something incredible. The more you face your fears, the more you realize that they are not as powerful as you once believed. With each step forward, you gain more courage and clarity, and fear becomes just another hurdle to overcome. The life you've been dreaming of is waiting for you on the other side of fear. And once you step through it, you'll find that the freedom and joy you've been seeking were always within reach. Living authentically is the ultimate act of self-love. It's about embracing who you truly are without compromise or apology. When you live authentically, you stop pretending to be someone you're not and begin to honor your true essence. This is where true fulfillment lies. When you align your actions, words, and thoughts with your core values and beliefs, being authentic requires courage.